The Yanomami are the most primitive large tribe of the American continents. Presently, they occupy a vast territory of Amazonian rainforest on the southern tip of Venezuela and adjacent portions of northern Brazil. 15,000 Yanomami widely scattered in about 150 villages. I lived the Yanomami way of life 8 months. I went up the Orinoco River with my mother, Mary Louise Downey, and my stepfather, Juan Downey, who is putting together this videotape.
In New York, in 1975, I got bored of shooting any more videotapes of Americana because I discovered that I would like to be eaten up by some Indians of the Amazon rainforest. Not as a self-sacrifice, consciously at least, but as a demonstration of the ultimate architecture, to inhabit, to dwell physically as well as psychically inside the human beings who would eventually eat me. I desired so ardently to be eaten up that long before in New York, I had ritualized my encounter with the cannibals.
Hey, let me out of here. I want to get out of here. Let me out of this box. I want to be free.
Two Yanomami young men accompanied me on foot through the jungle in the direction of Karohi, a neighboring village some 90 minutes away. One was armed with bow and arrows, the other with a shotgun, both ready to hunt. The anthropologist had warned me about the ferocity of these Indians. The Indian who was in the lead had gone ahead. For a while, we had not been able to see him. We came to a glade. He surprised me by suddenly emerging from the dense forest on my right, pointing his loaded shotgun at me. He was threatening me. At that instant, by luck, I was recording a tape. Supporting my camera with my right hand, I was observing through it the jungle and these happenings with that strange unreality which black and white confers on danger. Instinctively, I pointed the camera at my potential assassin as if it were a firearm, with that aggressive gesture, that imaginary threat which we video artists use as a warning that the camera also is a dangerous weapon, as if bullets could come out of the lens. I sensed wrestle at my back. Without moving my feet, I turned my torso from the waist through 90 degrees toward the rear and saw, through the finder, that the Yanomami who had been behind was now seriously threatening me with bent bow, ready to shoot. I saw in my mind all the bloody episodes the anthropologist had described to me. Between the two hunters, they had me pinned, but the Indians also took my camera for a dangerous weapon, and while I pointed it at one and the other alternately, they forbore to approach closer, as if fearing that I could shoot. Yet, they did not cease to threaten, and little by little, they were coming closer. However, even though the tension became unbearable, I continued to resist, above all, without showing fear. After threatening me for a long time, they lowered their arms and we continued on our way.